right? And I didn't know about this until recently when I found out, like, I don't know how true this is, but Filipinos in the Philippines don't really like Jokoy. You know, they feel like they misrepresent him, or like he only represents Filipino Americans or that experience. So I'm like, damn, because you know, Filipino Americans, we all about Jokoy, but now it's like putting it in a different lens. But that's what I'm saying.
And you know what, bro? It's because like I want to say I've met the guy and he's super cool, right? Like by the end of the night, he was like, I love you, bro. Like you're so dope. And I was like, thank you. Like that actually means a lot to me. But, you know, like I think from like a Filipino American standpoint, he is like the perfect representation of like who we are, right? It's like we know a little bit of Tagalog. We know enough to get by. We can crack like low-hanging fruit Filipino jokes and it works.
Yeah.
And it's funny for us. It's super funny for us. And like Jokoy is probably the most relatable Filipino American that like anybody can like relate to, right? Whereas if you're somebody strictly from the Philippines, you might be looking at him and is just like I don't get these jokes. Like these must be just like Filipino American jokes. I mean, even more so, like Jokoy is like, I believe he's like half white, or he's not full Filipino to my understanding, right? And at the end of the day, it's just like, well, I think that despite the fact that he's only half Filipino, or that he might be championing everything from like a Filipino American standpoint, it doesn't make him any less Filipino. And I think that now that he has a platform to put Filipinos on the map, whether it be for comedy or acting or anything of that sort, like we should champion that guy, because now he's literally opened up the doors for other Filipino Americans to do the things that he's doing. Matter of fact, there are so many Filipino comedians now that I see on like TikTok or like Instagram Reels, and I'm just like I'm so glad you guys exist. Like I wanted this my whole life, but like now it's only happening. And I'm not saying it's solely because of Jokoy, but I am saying that he is like the first, and after him came so many more other people, like Random Ridge, for example. And it's like, now that these gates are open, can we just appreciate the fact that they're open for all of us to just go wide through to?